Hello, hello. Sorry if I'm a little late. I wasn't paying attention. I'm just doing some play testing. Make sure everything works. Welcome. How's everybody doing today? Good grief. How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Happy Labor Day if you're in the American days. And happy Monday for everybody. How's that? So yeah, we're playing Fire Queen today. This is a Gottlieb EM from 1977. I've had this a couple years, maybe three, probably 3 years.
Turtle power!
Turtle power, go Pooh. How you doing today? Happy Monday. I'm gonna try to do EM Mondays, but I only have 2 EMs. Ron Paul, how you doing? I haven't listened to your podcast yet, but it's on my list. Can't hit that green target. That one, I got it. I missed the white ones too. Oh, I missed the extra ball shot. Missed the other white target again. Missed the extra ball again. And again. Let's try one more time. Ah! All right, I got the white targets. Those reset every ball. So you can keep adding your bonus. Bonus counts up to 15 on this game. Needs a Jungle Queen? Jungle Queen would be good. Although I think it needs a Jungle Princess, to be honest with you. I much prefer the 2-player game. But that's alright. Alright, got my extra ball on the rebound. Just in time to drain. Might try to find a backlash for this to hang on the wall. Yeah, that'd be cool. I don't know if there's any reproductions of this. Maybe Koos might have a reproduction of it. Could buy the film from him, maybe. Haven't looked for one. Mine's in pretty decent shape. I got one spot on the lower part that's missing paint. I just saw that Eye of the Tiger on the tournament sheet this weekend and peeked at that. I'm jealous. That would be awesome to have. Eye of the Tiger is excellent. Oh yeah, definitely. EM version of Sinbad. Is there rules differences between? I don't know it that much. I haven't played. I have a Sinbad, but it hasn't been together since I've owned it, so I haven't actually played much Sinbad, but definitely prefer the EM version. Although I may sell everything. Everything's for sale. All right, so this is one of the things. I need to go through the player unit in the back box. And we'll likely do this for a few games. And then I only started a 1-player game. You can see on the upper left, right up there, upper left of the back box, it just says 1 player can play. 2 bonus multiply instead of sequential drops up to 4x. Okay. That's the biggie. Cool. Yeah, that seems pretty typical. I think it's similar on Joker Poker kind of thing, where it's got, well, it just goes 5x, but the EM version of it is only 2x. And then some slightly different rules. I'm going to make it back to Wedgehead sometime. It's just a long way to drive. I made it over 100,000. So yeah, my player unit in the back box, which is what controls the reset of the score reels. It advances the balls from ball 1 to ball 2, ball 3. It advances from player 1 to player 2. It gets sticky. If you know EMs, you got to play them. So if I play this all the time, it would work correctly. And I think if I took it out and cleaned that mechanism well and put it back together properly and all that kind of stuff, it would probably not have that issue as much. But mostly, if I start a one-player game, a lot of times until I've played several games, it will cycle through two-player. Now, it only did part of the two-player there. Go ahead and put that down for our high score today. So you notice it ended after player 1's ball 3. It didn't go to player 2. So it does like the last ball, right? And stuff like that. It's a little weird. Like I say, it'll be the first few games I play today. It'll have that malfunction. But other than that, yeah, Eye of the Tiger's hard to come by. I don't know how many of those they made, but you don't see it very often, that's for sure. And see, there I went to player 2 again, even though I only started a one-player game. I'll get there eventually. Or I could just start two-player game, then I don't have that problem. Maybe. Probably have other problems, I don't know. So the green targets, the green bank is what lights your extra ball. So you knock down all 4 of those, it lights extra ball. They don't reset during the game. You'd rather have the Sinbad and no reels to work. True. The Joker Poker I got it from a guy that was selling it because he had gotten the EM version of it. So I at least got to see the EM version. No. Outlanes on this thing are hungry. It's got these big curved things you can see. Nice curved metal rails to suck the ball in. I'm not hitting anything. I'm going to get ball searched before too long here. If they had such a thing. No! Yeah, it's player 2 anyway. It doesn't matter. So it should end after this ball. It like gets the ball end of game right. At the end of ball 3. I have mine set for 3 ball. Because it can be a pretty high scoring game, especially earning extra balls. Which I do have on. I like earning extra balls. Tournament people usually disable that. And I've seen tournaments where they run this at this or Vulcan, the 4-player version Vulcan, same game. Let's see their finish right. Match works, so that's good to know. The match unit is moving. It's been on different numbers, and I finally scored one, so 57,000. We didn't get a high score. I need to finish my sponsorship for today. I'm kind of in a dark spot here in the basement because I turned this light off because it's like right above my head, and it's like it's be a glare on my head. It kind of bothers me when I look at that. So we're a little dark today. I only have so many lights in this room. In fact, there's only 2 lights in this room. Well, I got lights. I got a light bar over the workbench, but that would be really bright in the background. But yeah, I bought this game at Captain's Auction Warehouse, online auction, spending money. I actually bought two of them at the same time. Bought two, mixed and matched the parts, got all the best ones on mine, sold the other one. Thinking maybe I may sell this one too. We're contemplating downsizing house. We don't really need to at this point in time. But we're thinking we should have thought of this before we bought this house. And go, you know, someday we may not be able to do those stairs. So we should have bought a single-story house. No basement, all that good stuff. We're not getting any younger. So now we're thinking, well, should we do it now before we get too old to where we can't move? To where it'd be hard for us to move ourselves? Right now, I think we could still move ourselves with help from friends or whatever. Or not. We've mostly done all our moves ourselves. We're still playing two-player games for some reason. Oh, I actually started a two-player. That's why we're playing it. So we're thinking of downsizing to a smaller house and single story. Big ranch for big shop in the back. You know what? I could downsize the shop and not be bothered by it too much. Oh, tilt works. Yeah, I purposely made my shop not huge. Because the bigger I make it, the more crap I collect. Come on, I already had the two. I don't need the two again. The only problem with moving is that we would probably need to sell this house to buy another one. And I don't want to move twice. Pain in the butt. So then you got to figure things out on how to do, you know, do you make an offer contingent on the sale of this one? You put them both up for sale, do you then, you know, make any offers on the house you're selling, make them wait until you find another one? What if you don't find one for several months? It gets complicated. We didn't have that problem when we bought this house. Because our other house was paid for, and we had cash to buy this one. So we owned two houses for a while. We actually rented this one back to the seller. They were building a house, so we actually rented this one back to them for a few months until their new house was ready, which was fine because we had two houses. Game over already. Where did all the balls go? That was fast. But we no longer have the resources to do that. So we'd have to figure out some other thing, either take out a mortgage, second mortgage, home equity loan, mortgage on the new one, bridge loan, something. You know, that's a good question. We really don't have a lot that's keeping us here, but we don't have any reason to go anywhere else. We know this area, Spokane area, is big enough to have things. We know the area. We're close to what we're doing. We'd probably like to stick within this area. But who knows? I mean, we're looking at contemplated Central Oregon. Bend area would be nice, kind of spendy. Get a little farther out. Places like Prineville. What's the other one there? Redmond, Madras, somewhere Central Oregon. I'd even be okay with the Oregon coast, but you're a long way from anything. I'm not a water guy. I'm not a coast guy. But I like the views. Hey, Chicago Bob. Happy Labor Day. Don't want to be near Portland. Mr. J. Crane. How you doing today? Happy Monday. Maybe Eugene. My favorite beer comes out of Eugene, so. But then we're old, so we need to, be at a place that has, places like hospitals and stuff nearby, because that's what us old people need, So who knows? It's still an ongoing debate. We're not seriously looking, but we keep talking about. Unfortunately, we can't go back in time and go, hey, let's not buy this house that has, it's a split level, it's a 4-level house. But it's not set up where we can't live on just like one level of this house. Old people problems. So the tournament strat on this, if extra balls is disabled, is to go up top and get all the numbers lit. And go over those rollovers on the left, because those rollovers are worth 1,000 when they're lit. Those get lit by the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 at the top, 2 and 3 in the in lanes. Old roller skating rink? Well, there you go. Build a small ranch style out front to live in. Roller rink, that'd be pretty big. I've always wanted a barn to have. I don't know. With a hayloft. I don't want animals though. But yeah, if I'm not going to do stairs and things, then I don't roller skate, so that would be a waste. But yeah, you can fit a lot of pins in a roller rink. I already have too many pinball machines. I can't take care of them all. Or I don't want to take care of them all. I got things to do. I mostly play when I stream. Just trying to hit the 5, hit the post, went straight down the middle. I think an ideal number would probably be half as many pins. Thanks for stopping by, Ron Paul. Yeah, I'll definitely let you know. I told people I posted over on the on the Discords. Called dibs on Star Wars, Starlight, and Stars. Ooh, no Alien Star? You're not interested in Alien Star? Because ironically, of the 4 that are the stars, Alien Star would probably be the one I would sell first. I don't know if I could sell the homebrew. Alien Star 2. Alright, we'll keep you in mind if we get that far. I need to hit that extra ball. Because I play extra balls. Oh, I missed it. Let's try it again. Oh, I missed it again. The other direction. And again. There we go. First try. That saucer up there is very lucrative. Hopefully 10 years from now, but never too early to call dibs. There you go. I'm sure some other people have called dibs on it, but I'm not keeping track. So you're the current dibs holder on Alien Star. I got extra ball. Extra ball keeps your numbers lit. All right, all 4 of them are lit. Or all 5. So those are 1,000 points each. Of course, I only hit 2 of them. On that last wing up there, I only hit 2. Let's see if we can do better this time. I need to get it lower. I only got 2 on that one as well. I got 3 on the way back down. But 2 again. Got 4 on the way back down that time. That worked good. I think slow rollers do better. Only 2. I'm only getting 2 on the way up. All right, I got extra ball lit again. Of course, I'm still missing it horrendously. Only 2 again. Let's see what we get on the way back down. I think I got all 5 of them. That may be a record. 100,000 points. Gives me my first replay level. Ah. Ooh. And we're still playing 2-player on 1-player. I only started a 1-player game, but it's still doing 2-player. That was a good ball 1. Looks like at some point I'm gonna have to take that player unit apart. Get that working right. All right, back to player 1. Let's see if we can. We already got our high score for the day. Those little triangles down there are not slingshots. They're just rubbers that bounce. Unlike most games have a kicker in there. These 2 guys are not your standard slingshot type guys. Oh. That was a fast in-lane. Let's see if we can get that last green target. All right, extra ball is lit. Oh, missed it. Got a few of those. Ooh, that saucer is worth points. That saucer up on the top. 1,000 points plus 1,000 for each lit green insert. Those are lit by knocking down the green drop targets. So all 4 of the targets are down. I need to get that other special. Yay! Hey, Real Vinyl Dude. Many pinball machines and a large vinyl collection have to be the worst if one has to move. Yeah, I don't know. Vinyl collection, I would think, you can at least get in small packages. Fortunately, I have one of the stair climbing with the tracks on it, hand carts, so that's much nicer getting things up and down the stairs. Now, if we move to a house with no stairs, that would be even better. Because then I don't have to use that at all. Another special. We get more credits, but that was going to be good. 777. All right. Ball 3. Looks like my 5 is not making good contact. I got blinky lights. What the hell? I know I got more points than that. Did that not count? Point? What? I'm confused. Something didn't happen there. At least all the pins are downstairs and planning to keep it that way. Yeah. Something didn't score. That was a high score, but it was 107 when I started that ball. And I know I got some points. I think we have more going wrong than we think. Hitting those posts doesn't do anything for me. Went for the extra ball and missed, and out of the drain. See, that didn't go back to player 1. I think we definitely have things going on. Defer maintenance till Ron picks up the game. There you go. I think we're going to have to take that player unit apart. Stuff's just not working right. I hate it when that does that. We stayed on player 2. Now we're stuck on player 2. Probably why my last game didn't update my player 1 score at all, because I was only playing player 2. Damn it. Looks like I have work to do. All right, folks. So the question is, do we keep playing the non-working game, or do we move somewhere else? And if we're going to move, where do we move to? I'm going to try one more game. We're going to try it as a 2-player game, see if it changes players correctly. All right, so we're set for 2 players, so it should work. So it's okay when it goes to the other player. Arrgh. All right, player 2. Player 1 took their turn, now we're player 2. I got a GI bulb. It's not working good as well. You may have noticed it in there. Darn games just keep always something. Got the 5 on a backhand. There's the 4. Got 4 out of those 5 lit. One. The 5 still not working right. got that. Lit the extra ball. Now I just need to hit it. That was not it. That was way not it. Bloody EMs, exactly. All right, let's see if it goes back to player one. All right, it did go back to player one. That's good. That's good. It's good. So far, so good. Let's see if it scores player one, though. All right, that worked. So maybe it just has problems when I play one-player games. Only hit one of those stars. I can hit 5 coming down, but I only get 1 going up. Let's get that last green target. That was not the last green target. No, I already have the 4. All right, there's the green target. That's my extra ball light. Extra ball is lit, and that upper saucer is now lit for 5,000 points. First try. It is possible to backhand the white targets. It's not easy, but it is possible. Oh, straight down the middle. So this hopefully stays on player one. All right, stayed on player one. Player one's got some catching up to do. All right, player one caught up. Of course, they've played more balls than player two, so that, makes sense. Had a chance to get another extra ball, because you can get extra balls on your extra balls, which I did. Ha ha! Isn't that nice? But you didn't know you could shoot orbits on LVM like this. Uh-oh, that was my fault. But I got extra balls. Player one, all right, still there. My 2, 3, and 4 are all still clear, as is 5. Unfortunately, my drop targets are reset, so my greens are off. Uh-oh. That's not bad. Player 2. All right, we went to player 2. Seems to be working right on 2-player here. All right, got 3 of those. I was saying earlier, that's the tournament strat, is to keep going up top until you get those rollovers lit. And hit the rollovers. Bonus maxes out at 15, and then you can earn 2 times bonus, so your max bonus is 30,000. Which is not bad, but bonus gets added by the drop targets. I made it over that 100,000. Come on, I already had the 3. right, here we go. Extra ball is lit again. Let's see if we can get the ball somewhere we can take advantage of that. No, I missed. Oh, that's going straight down the middle. 2x bonus is spotted on the last ball. 130,000 is my second replay level. New high score for the day. Let's see if player 2 can catch up. Player 2 made it to the 100,000 mark. Almost lost it. One more green. And some backhands. Whoa! Big bounce off the flipper there. All right. There's the other one. Uh-oh. Got 4 of those. We're getting close. Got 16,000 in bonus at the moment. See if we can get that extra ball. Oh, I missed it. I think player 2 may have come back for the win here. Oh yeah, bonus has it for sure. No tilting. Ah, missed that extra ball. Missed it again. At least fall in the green hole for me, will you? Ah, shoot. Could have been somebody. That was not bad, 159. Next replay would be 180. I got 3 replays set up. $159,620. It's a new high for today. It's not bad. We're getting there. We're getting there. I think my all-time high is over 300,000 on this, though, at 3 ball. I'm sure that included at least a couple extra balls, so... But still, that was a couple pretty good games. So playing a two-player game seems to work correctly. It seems to move back and forth between the players correctly. It's just a one-player game doesn't work quite right. So something's sticking in the back there, and it's in the back of the head is where that is. There's 2 scoring type reels. There's one under the playfield that's your bonus counter. And there's one in the back box that's your player reel that keeps track of the balls and the player numbers and all of that kind of stuff. So, Diet Coke, official non-sponsor of the stream. I drink it anyway. All right, so that works. So, all right, we're only going to play 2-player games. C&K isn't here. He usually plays player 2, but that's all right. We can do it without him. You got to wait for it to reset and kick the ball out before you add player 2. You can see player 2 up there in the back box, in the back right corner. It gets a little blown out. I don't know if I can change that camera setting so you can read that better. It gets dimmer and dimmer. Then you can finally read it. I don't know what I would set to have that be, to not have that light from those numbers blow that out so much. It's a camera thing. You got me. I know nothing. So the drop targets add bonus. Like all EMs, they can only do one thing at a time. So if you hit 2 drop targets in rapid succession, it will only score one of them. Because they are not single score. If they scored 100 instead of 500, then you could get by with it. But since it's doing 500, it fires up the score motor. And the score motor, while the score motor is running, it can't add more. Missed the extra ball. I did clear the 5 white targets. That lights your 2x bonus multiplier. So that doubles your points. The white targets do reset. Otherwise, there would be no way to get to 15 bonus because there's only 9 targets. Although you do get extra bonus when those are lit. These also light by the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5s. Lights those. So if I go through one of these up here, which I did not. Alright, so there I cleared the 2. So not only did it light the star rollover, it lit that one for extra bonus on 3 ball. I believe it gives you 3 bonus when you hit a lit one. On 5 ball, it only gives you 2. So that you can get your bonus up pretty fast. But again, if you hit, oftentimes I'll have a lit and a non-lit next to it. I'll hit them both. And if it hit counts the other one first, then you don't get the extra bonus. It's just the way EMs work. Pez Johnson explained it very well. I thought it was going down the in lane and it went bloop, out to the out lane, just bloop, just like that. Well, that was a terrible plunge. Your skill shot in this game is definitely going through the number lanes. Stupid out lane. Alright, player 1. Ball 3. We need some Pez Johnson ball 3 magic. No. Player 2. Ball 3 magic, maybe. That's the plunge you want. So on the plunge, you probably want to get 1 or 4, because the only place you can get those is up top. Well, you can get them on the out lanes, but that doesn't help you much, because that means you drained. So let's see. I'm going to try to get a ball under control here. So right now I got 3,000 bonus. And that one is lit, so it should give me extra bonus if I can hit it. I was going to try to do a post pass. Now I'm at 5. Let's try to see. Does the scoring change? Yes. The top lanes score, I think, 3,000 for me on 5-ball, they would score 300 or 500. Something like that. When you look at the instruction cards. Numbered sequence score 3,000 points. Let me see if I got another scorecard in here somewhere so I can look at the 5-ball rules. I think that's the main thing that changes from 3 to 5-ball. Everything else is labeled on the play field. All right, so here's a card. So for 3-ball, I think that's the same. Yeah, it's the same card that's in there. So for 3-ball, getting the 1 through 5 numbers score 3,000 points. On 5-ball, they score 500 points. Pop bumpers may score different, but it does not say on here. Completing green targets, lights extra ball, maximum 1 extra ball. Completing white targets, resets targets, and lights 2x bonus. Yeah, it does not say what the extra bonus when lit, I think, changes. You get 3 if you're on 3-ball, and you get 2 if you're on 5-ball, I believe is the other change. Pop bumpers, oh, they're labeled 100 when lit, so they probably don't change. But the main one is those top lanes, or the 1 through 5, when lit, score 3,000 versus 500. Is that what I said? 500? Yeah, I said 500. Losing my mind. I just read it. I read it and I was thinking of something else. 3-ball, 5-ball, yeah, 500. So definitely different there. So I haven't spent much time on 5-ball to see if the scoring is that much different. You know, to see if it makes it different. You get 5 more balls, but you get less points on those things. But at most, I mean, if you clear all 5 of them in a ball, on 3-ball, that'd be 15,000 points. Whereas on 5-ball, it would only be 2,500. So that could be an extra 13,000. But you got 2 extra balls. So that ain't going to make up that difference. I don't believe. And the extra bonus. So yeah, actually maybe 3-ball is the higher scoring of the two. It's possible. I haven't played enough on 5-ball. That was definitely not the plunge that I wanted. Extra ball is lit. I've hit nothing else, but my extra ball is lit. Extra ball drain. But at least I got extra ball. And it stayed on player 1, so that worked. And the numbers I cleared stayed clear. Shadowtronics, how you doing? Love you them EM sounds? Chimes in the score reels movement. It's pretty cool. Uh-oh. It went over all those. Didn't get nothing. It went too fast. Extra ball. Extra ball and outlane. That's 2 extra balls. Happy Monday. How you doing, Shadowtronics? All right, I'm going to see. So So I'm at 5,000. I'm going to try to hit that one of those targets to see how much extra bonus is. And of course I drained. I missed the shot and dude's drained. You're doing well. Good job. Getting ready for the UNC TCU Southeast person, are you? Yes, sir. All right. And you said sir, which reaffirms that guess of mine. UNC blue all the way. All right. I won't tell you my sister went to Duke then. I think. Did she go to Duke? Or just her husband? Maybe it was just her husband. I don't think my sister did. I think it was her husband. I know she was living there with him, but I think he was the one going to school there. I think she was done with school by then. So, but that was just for his law degree. No. It's okay, I didn't go there. It's not me, that was my sister. University of Minnesota. And actually not even the main campus. One of the small branch campuses. So I'm not technically a Golden Gopher. Miami Notre Dame was awesome. Cool. I don't really follow college football much. I don't follow football much at all anymore. I used to. So yeah. I have pinball. I don't have time for football. NASCAR and college football. Oh, went over 100,000 on player one. Nice. Player two's got some catching up to do. Saw that. Boo. Got a match. Match still works. Spent the last week in Minneapolis. Got to spend an evening with Twitcher, streamer, Minnesota Retro Gamer. Cool. I watch them once in a while. They do some good streams. Good people, good machines. Nice. Nice, nice. Been through the South a few times. I haven't spent a lot of time there. The Southeast, anyway. Made a couple motorcycle trips down there. Which, coming from the Seattle area, where I was living at the time, it's a long motorcycle trip to get to North Carolina. I think all I hit in North Carolina was the Tail of the Dragon. Just like on the border. I think that was a different part. My sister was living in Atlanta at the time. Hey, Nuclear Black. Got a 73 Gottlieb Kingpin. Nice. I don't know that I've played a Kingpin. I've seen him, but I don't know that I've ever played one. I'm really good at hitting that post and then draining. I didn't even get a chance. Pop bumper to out drain. All right, got the 4. Extra balls lit again. Nailed it. Oh no! Boo! But we got extra balls, so we get back. As a few other people bought the whole home editions versus modern EMs thing. Modern EMs. I'm confused. Not a single person so far has answered home editions. Yeah, Solar, that's a feature. It does not reset the numbers. Which means you also can't score all those points, because on 3-ball they're 3,000 points apiece. Making EM or modern EM style machines like Pulp with modern... Well, Pulp with modern rules is not EM-like. It's an early solid state. Like, it's definitely not EM. This is EM. It's got score reels and all of that kind of stuff. Totally different animal than Pulp. I would take same general idea. I mean, I would take the single level, which is kind of what most people think of that, over the home pin style. I mean, making a cheaper, stripped down version of a machine doesn't appeal to me. But then I like old games. So I'm always going to pick, I mean, I will pick Pulp Fiction, Beatles, Bond's 60th. What else has there been? Anything like that over a stripped down Jurassic Park or a stripped down Star Wars or something like that. But then I'm also not a new pin buyer. I like the rule sets of like the 90s game. I'm not the new. Well, I own TNA. TNA, we'll add TNA to that list as well. I own TNA, but it's a retro rules, retro design and retro rules. Kind of game. But I think, as long as, I mean, if Stern can make money doing it and it keeps Stern in business making other machines, I'm all for it. I see no problem. All pinball's good pinball, unless it's home pin. As in the company home pin, not... Oh! No, no, no! Once Gottlieb and start making street level games again, yeah, make me a Silver Slugger and that ilk. Those are some fun machines. I have no problem with that. You're on that team yourself. Yeah, I mean, even with more complicated rules, Beatles is a lot more complicated than Sea Witch and has a lot more modern rule style gameplay and stuff like that. And I think Beatles is a great game. I just can't justify the money for it. Why they can't make they reskin Pabst Can Crusher, Whoa Nelly, Supreme, whatever else to everything under the sun, and Spider-Man Home and Star Wars Home, and all, they keep retheming all of those. Retheme Beatles that you had to pay a buttload license for to something more reasonable that we can afford. Primus, yeah. All of those. Retheme Bond 60th to something that is not a license. Give me an unlicensed Bond 60th. Give me an unlicensed Beatles for less money. Instead of a licensed pin at 7,000, maybe give me an unlicensed at 6. But I don't know that Stern can do that. And I don't know that it makes financial sense for them to do that. But if they already have Beatles and the rule set and everything, they just need to change the sound and the video package and all this. I don't know how much the video stuff adds to the cost of things. Having to do all those video assets and animations and all that. I don't. They're going a bigger screen on Spike 3 new games. Who cares? I don't play the frickin' screen up top. I certainly don't need a video mode. I'd be perfectly happy with just going back to alphanumeric. Give me displays and callouts. Callouts I can hear while I'm playing. Giant LCD screens, all they make it do is make it want to hold the ball, and then you got to pick something, and you got to go through all these things to pick. You got to have a reason to have the LCD screen. What do we need? We're playing pinball. I think I got on a rant. You don't want to play the JAWS video mode on your phone. No, I don't want to play any video modes. I am anti-video mode. See no need for them. Pulp Fiction is great, but for the same money, I'm looking for something different. What more are you looking for, Vinyl Dude? Is it that it doesn't have ramps? Is it doesn't have more modes? I don't. What's lacking in Pulp Fiction? It's certainly not. I don't necessarily agree with how they use their score displays and the text rolling on them and stuff like that, but everything else, rules and code-wise, I think Pulp is great. But these are all just my opinions and what I like. And other people can like other things, and that's fine. I have no problem with that. Like I say, I'm probably no longer in the new out-of-box machines. Same boat as me, but one generation. Pinball was perfected in 1997, spent downhill. What was the last thing in 1997 that perfected it? I'm not familiar enough. That's after Attack from Mars, Medieval Madness, right? What was 97? Get to the end of the wizard mode on Pulp, you double your score. Circus Voltaire. Oh, Medieval Madness was? I thought it was earlier than 97. Okay. That's the end of the code set rule stuff that I like. I have a Cactus Canyon remake, which now hopefully soon I will have the updated Lyman Josh Sharp code. which should put it up there with Attack and Medieval Madness and those guys as a top 90s era pin. I mean, I bought a new out-of-box remake, but the other new in box I bought was TNA. Oh, I bought P3, which is pretty new, but most of the games on P3 are more that style, 90s, 70s, 90s style rule set on most of the stuff on the P3. Same money you would take any Stern Pro. Yeah, Pulp Fiction's what? It's in between Pro and Premium price, right? Wasn't Pulp Fiction like 8,000? Premiums are 9, Pros are 7 now. Is kind of where it was. That's Turncoat after said, put your big boy pants on. Yeah, and I don't know that makes the game any more fun. I have a Stern Star Trek. Is my only modern Stern. I have, old Stern. For you, it does? Okay. There you go. Different people like different things. But, Stern Star Trek to me is not... There's different ways to go about it, but the rule set and what it does and how to play it is pretty straightforward. It's not crazy. Then they reverted, and Sopranos and Iron Man and Avatar are basic ass copy paste rule sets. Iron Man I like. I like games that I can go and spend 5-10 minutes, play a game, and be done. I don't want to spend 45 minutes playing a crazy game. Iron Man is mean, which I kind of like mean games. Because then when you do really well on it, you know it. I mean, it kicks your ass most of the time. Play Sterns to be sociable, but they don't interest you. Yeah, I mean, I play everything new that comes out when I get a hold of one. I don't go out to bar or arcade a lot, mostly at shows and things like that. I'll play them. So there's a fair amount of games. I haven't spent much time on like dungeons and things like that, but I don't. Stern going to a bigger screen, more graphics stuff I don't know if they're trying to compete with JJP. I don't know why they would. I just don't get that trend. I mean, an LCD is just a DMD with more dots, right? Instead of having 128 by 32, you have 1920 by 720, 1080, 1920 by 1080, whatever they are. Are they even running 1920? Or are they running 720p? I don't even know, to be honest with you. I think DMDs are fine. They don't try to do too much. But then I only own 2. I still haven't followed enough here. I have to pay attention. To know what my extra bonus. I gotta pay attention. JJP's whole debacle with Harry Potty. Stern's entire competitive strategy just needs to be don't F it up. Is Harry Potty effed up? I thought people liked that game. Not that I've been following it. Williams Tri-Zone. I have not played a Williams Tri-Zone. Ah, shoot. I'm going to figure out how much extra bonus is. Like I say, I think it's 3. So I'm at 0 bonus at the moment. Even though I have 1 target now, because it was still counting the top score. Extra bonus is 3 on 5 ball and 5 on 5. I'm pretty sure it's not 5. Did a scene with the Last Dragon movie? Has no meaningful rules other than play Super Pops. Are they still working on the rules? Is it just an early release thing, like a year from now they might have good rules? Post pass. That gave me 3 bonus. I thought it was 2 on 5 ball and 3 on 3 ball. But I wasn't sure. Don't think Jersey Jack usually goes back and redos their code very much. Yeah. Question is, how's Predator doing? We may never know. That was not good. I thought they went back and added a bunch of stuff to Toy Story after it was out. And Pirates, I thought they added a bunch of stuff too. Hey, Six Toe. A lot of bandwagon jumping in regards to Harry Potter hate. It's a great game and it's on the 8th code update so far. See, there you go. We got a different opinion. I know nothing about it. I have not ever seen one in the wild. I don't watch streams of new games because they get boring. Pirates got the final wizard mode after 6 years. See, there you go. They do updates. Is it a great game for layout-wise, shot-wise, rules-wise? I don't know if I'll ever see. I'll have to look on Pin Map and see if there's one in my neighborhood. See if my local haunt has picked one up. Okay, there are other games where it's extras 3 or 5. Okay. Struggle with too much information on the back glass. Yeah, that too. Like I say, I don't need information up there. That's one thing, P3, and they actually say this, multimorphic, your information's down here. You don't have to look up. Digital Jedi. HP shot really well. Stacked with content. How you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. like a ton of other JGPs. Everything seems to be lit all the time, stacking way too many things, and so many lights, so many blinky lights everywhere. I don't know. I think the last one I played was an Elton. Which is really a JJR, right? Jersey Jack Ripchie. Ah, missed the extra ball. Missed the one target. If I can knock that target down, it will double my bonus. Because it lights the 2x bonus. What? That hit that! I was robbed. Robbed, I say. There, I got it. All right, 2x bonus is lit. I need to get some more to max my bonus, so I only got one left. No, stay in. All right, I didn't quite max bonus. You need your rules to fit on a small apricot. Exactly. The numbers on the reels, what do they mean? Good. Shoot the lit shots, but everything is lit. Yeah, that was, what was that playing at a show? I think it was Kong that was playing at the Northwest show when it came out. And at some point it was telling me to shoot the river, and I'm going, what the fuck is the river? It's like every shot was lit and blinking, and it's like, how am I supposed to know which one's the river? Guns N' Roses is bad for that. Boys back to school tomorrow. That sounds like trouble. Ah, missed it. Missed it again. I always go for extra balls because I can. I say most tournaments will disable extra balls on this game. They just disable the relay. There's actually river artwork on Kong. Well, it may be, but I'm playing and watching the ball fly around. I don't have time to look at the artwork and see what the river is. It's the far left lane that goes all the way up? Okay. I'm just playing the game. Usually when you're supposed to shoot a specific thing, that would be indicated by lights clearly, but I guess, you know, it's one of those things, if I spend more time playing it, I would learn those things. Oh, ha ha ha. Boo-hoo. Hey Bearcat, how you doing today? We're just playing old games because it's all I know how to do. All right, thanks for stopping by, Six Toe. Catch you later. Most basic things on Kong to know is drops light the Kong lock and the gong is for modes. Is that on the instruction cards? Hey, let me put my glasses on. Pinball companies way overdoing it with light shows. Well, they got to give you something for all that money. And through 5 single completing green targets, like completing white targets. lights, 2x bonus, bonus to score the last ball, bonus values, matching the last two. I don't see where that says that on the cards. Oh, lights, white targets for triple bonus advance. There it is. Found it. It's there. I just had to put my glasses on to read it. Yeah, and there you got it there. See, I can read that. I can read that screen because I got it set up with a bigger font. But that's a small font on the scorecard. Throttle back all the light shows down to 5% of what they are in the menu setting. Yeah. I mean, I turned off some of them in Cactus Canyon even, especially like the blinky gun lights when it's gunshot time. It's just too much. Love what VPN Workshop has done, but all the light flashing makes. Yeah. I mean, back in the day, it was, you know, for games were designed to take your money. And lots of blinky, flashy lights made it hard to see so that you lose the money. Even just the artwork on a lot of moderns. Too much, yeah. I'm definitely with you, Chicago Bob, on the artwork, especially Stearns. It's just a vomit of art color on the playfield, and it doesn't match. It doesn't give you any direction and indication of what you're supposed to be doing. F-14 Tomcat can make you go pretty blind. Yeah, F-14 can. There's some crazy, crazy stuff out there. King Kong playfield looks like something you made in Mario. Oh, man. Brutal. Don't tell the artist. Yeah, sometimes less is more. I remember talking with Josh Kugler, who at the time was working for American Pinball. And this is when Oktoberfest was fairly new. And I was at a show talking with Josh. I was talking about really hating it when games stop the gameplay and make you go up to the screen and select something or do something like that. And of course, Oktoberfest had all the beer stein stuff, so you'd shoot a ball into the scoop or something and it would stop, and then you'd have to look up and go through your beer steins and select your beer steins, and it's like, I hate that kind of stuff. Hey, Lynn in Denver, how you doing today? Arrived from playing pinball on a location. Were you playing all the new games, or are you playing old games? We like old games here. It's because we're old. You can tell by the white and the lack of hair. No! I try to save those. Those out lanes just kill me. No, the ball doesn't get any traction on those little wires. Straight down the middle. You like old and new games? There you go. Older mostly. Last chances go to Blizzard Mountain Pinball. Oh, yeah, that's right. I heard they were closing. Isn't that one of those tournament guys? Isn't that his home place? Is that Z-Max family or something? You love you some Genesis? Genesis is pretty cool. That's a fun game. All those Gottliebs of that era are vastly underrated, in my opinion. I don't know if Digital Jedi's still here, but he'll agree with me on that one. I know he's a fan of all the old Gottliebs as well. Yeah, Z-Max family, Helmac and Kevin, forgot what it's, okay. Amiga Cammy, how you doing? Welcome. Nice to see you. Played a TX sector and played awful. You sad the Genesis played good though? Nice. Gottlieb showing. There you go, Digital Jedi. Absolutely. Gotta have some more. I think I'll have to play Bad Girls next stream. Can you get any more cheese than the Bad Girls backlash? Yeah, you can. I don't have a Hollywood heat though. I went for. I had to decide: am I going to shoot bonus or am I going to shoot the lane? And I decided to go to the targets for the lanes, and I totally missed them. Ah, shoot! That's my bad. Is gameplay at the Beast on Stars? No, I don't. I haven't seen that one. Glad to hear you're doing good, Cammy. I'll have to look that up. He played some. What else did I see him blow up recently? Nearly rolled stars? Crikey. I think my high's like 500,000 on stars, which I got a long time ago and haven't gotten anywhere near since. What else was it? Why does my brain not remember these things? The star special was limited to 1 per ball? Crikey. That's tough to nearly roll it. That makes it really hard. What? There was some other game he was just kicking butt on recently. It was at the Northwest show, or the Northwest Championships. Oh, it was F-14. I think. Attorney stars too. So why do they need to keep making stars harder and harder? Just kept shatzing back and forth. See, shatzing on mine kills me. Probably because it's not cranked up. I bet having it cranked up made shatzing easier. Mine, I shats, it's out. It goes out the outlane every single fucking time. Up and over. It's gone. Maybe some nudging somewhere can do that. Don't know. Top guilty pleasure game? I gotta go back to the aforementioned Bad Girls. The game is just crazy fun. I love the upper right spinner, the right spinner shot. I guess both the spinners are upper. The right spinner shot on Bad Girls when you have that thing dialed in right is just insane. Digital Jedi, Diamond Lady. If I owned a Diamond Lady, it may be there. That's a pretty awesome game as well. Pick a Gottlieb from that era. Play it. I would love to have a Robo War. I think that'd be awesome. I'd take Robo War over TX Sector. Diamond Lady is pretty cool. That's a neat game. Backglass is just so rough. You can always put different backglass in it. Just change the artwork. Something. Victory. Victory's not bad. Victory has some interesting strategy and rule progression and going through it. It's kind of neat. It's not the best of that era, but it works. It works. I even like the street level Gottliebs. Give me a Silver Slugger. Digital, you got Silver Slugger, right? Is that a great game or what? The race cars have guns? It's a good thing they weren't John Wick cars. No guns allowed. I have not noticed that either. I don't know that I've ever seen a victory in the wild. I think I've only ever played the virtual version of it. And I haven't really played any virtual pinball in the last 5 years or so. Oh, you traded Silver Slugger for a Genesis? Ooh, that's tough either way. I think you got a good trade though, if that was the trade. Genesis is one of those that it's really hard to do the thing in Genesis. Finally hit the green target. They're all lit. I only hit one of them. You like victory? Oh, you have a haunted house Gottlieb V-pin? Or did you get one of those that was, who made those? Company made them, right? It was themed as a Gottlieb haunted house, but it's a little mini virtual kind of thing. Came with a certain number of games in it. Because I think you have a bunch of the mini PCs. The 10 crawl? That would be an interesting to try to find. Gatling guns on the front of the cars in victory. Interesting. Had a victory at the Beast. So that was interesting. I got points for hitting the 5, but it didn't clear the 5. You can also get extra ball without clearing that. It's like a really I think there's actually 2 switches in that. Or it may just be a time thing. But that happens a lot on that target. I think because it's the extra ball target, it may need a separate switch for that or some such thing. I don't know. I don't know nothing. I'm gonna have to Schultz that one. Missed the extra ball. Tried to drain. Ah, too late. Too late, too early, too late. A lot of times that pop bumper will actually get that for you. You like how it played? Makes the mini playfield much harder. Kroll is similar to Haunted House, but the layout is different. It's got 3 levels like that? Is that the kind of thing? So how often do you do the thing on Genesis Digital? And by do the thing, I mean open the whatever it is. Complete the robot. Complete all the body parts. Excuse me. Let's find that one. Lower level is some optical ball. Huh. Could be. Catch the ball. Oh, and then I missed the shot. And then I drained. No. No chance for nothing. Looks like player 2 has this one. He could just do a walk-off. Almost the same. Blue around. It's normal size ball, but the lens makes it look smaller. All right. That's cool. So you have a lens that plays a bigger playfield through a smaller hole or something like that. The Atari machines. I've not ever played any of them. I played a couple virtual many years ago, but I haven't played any. I don't know that I've ever seen a real Atari machine in the wild. We're down to one more game time. I'm still going to play 2-player games because the machine works correctly on 2-player games. I need to go in the back, take the player unit apart, clean it all up, get it working right. No, that was like there was nothing to nudge it against. Saw that going over there. Try to hit it back up top, but not hit it full strength, because if you hit it full strength, it'll just come back down again. You want to light all the numbers. So you just kind of lob it up there. Oh, that one was too soft. These slings to the outlanes are just crazy. See, that one's too hard. There's the bounce back. And I knew it right when I hit it too, but it was too hard. Got that extra ball. Now it's time to get the stars lit and we'll rip them. Maybe see if we can get our bonus max. I'm going to see if I can... Look at that, it made it. I didn't think it was possible. All right, got that one. There we go. All right, put it back in there, Pop Bumper. Uh-oh. No. That was not bad. Ooh, let me see if I can... I was going to play around with the plunge and try to short plunge it into the 4. My first plunge went way past it. One shot. Boo. 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 Roll on ball 2. We got time. But it's interesting, a lot of times it must have to be just right to be able to pick that up. Got a few of them there. Give me the 4. There you go. Good job. Right flipper, shoot the lanes. That flipper, shoot the green target. And the extra ball. No, I missed the extra ball. There it is. I got nothing left to shoot. So it gave me the extra ball, but it didn't give me the 5. It does that. See if I can get that on the backhand. Not enough strength there. Uh-oh. I missed it. I want to clear that last white drop target so I can get 2x bonus. Missed again. Get the sauce at 5,000 points. Missed it again. That's the way to get the saucer though. Can't hit that darn. Oh, it almost came back. All right, so all 5 of those are lit. I believe you still get 3,000 going through those top lanes, whether they're lit or not. Yeah. So that's a good strat too. Just keep going up top. Then I missed it. Missed it again. $3,000. Only got 2 of them. See, I'm going to get back on the way down. I may have gotten all 5. I didn't trust that to make it over. That was my bad. My bad. Looks like we got the high score, though. We still got one more ball. No. Tilt. You got $500,000 on Gorgar last time you played it? No idea how to actually play. I have no. A Gorgar is cool, but I don't know how to play that either. I know at some point you got to shoot the pit at the top or something, but it's like you got to qualify stuff first or something. Ah, that was stupid. It was lame. Lame! Lame, I say. I did get a high score for the day, though. We'll up our high score here at the end. 166, 300. Whew. That's not bad. Get the high score for the day on the last game. That works. So who's streaming Pinball? Doesn't seem to give you many points in the snake pit even when it's lit. Yeah, I'll have to learn that sometime, how that works. So Reclaim's got a tournament going. There's all kinds of things. Let's look at the people I'm following. Who am I following? Reclaim. Laser Los is playing some pinball. Galloping Ghost. King Kong Live at Grown Up Adjacent. What's Galloping Ghost got going on here? Monday Mystery. It looks like they're doing a reveal of something. That's not very interesting. Let's send you over to Reclaim Arcade. Hey, Rambo. Repaired an SS Freedom. Nice. Spent the afternoon trying to break it to make sure it was fixed. Thanks for stopping by, Rambo. We're gonna raid over to Reclaim Arcade. They're playing a tournament. Looks like they're currently playing some doggy soccer. And thanks everybody for stopping by. Thank you for the chats and all that good stuff. Nice to be home. Yeah, thanks, Chicago Bob. Nice to see you. And we'll catch you all next time. Probably Wednesday I should be back. See ya.